Okay, so I have some more time to record a video, so I figured I would come out here in the glorious of the sunshine 3 hours before we go catch our flight. So hello beautiful souls, I hope to welcome you along this journey with us as we go to Ibiza, Spain. And so today's lesson I'm going to upload before I leave. So it will be available for tomorrow, which is when this lesson is for. And I figured that it would just be suiting to kind of record this and allow this to be, you know, what I carry in my heart as we go along this trip. It seems to be a perfectly suited lesson, of course, as always. So today's lesson is 273. And I made a video yesterday mentioning that I'm going to be in Spain at least until the 10th, and that I will do my best to record videos as I'm there, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be uploading them until I get home because there's no Wi-Fi. So I just wanted all you fine souls to know what's going on. So until I come back, this is going to be the last one that you get to enjoy. And this is lesson 273, like I mentioned, and it is, the stillness of the peace of God is mine. And I feel that since we're going through this process of packing and getting ready and going with my mother and taking this trip, what we need the most is the peace and the stillness of God, that we may remain centered. Hi, Mama. My mom's listening. Aw, she's getting ready. Awesome. She's getting ready, so she'll get to share in this lesson with us. What we need most is the stillness and the peace within us to allow us to have the greatest, most miraculous trip possible. And so I let this be our intention, as I know my mother's going to join in this. Every time we join in something, boom, it seems to happen. So let's allow ourselves to come into this place of stillness. Let us allow ourselves to come into this place of peace and remind ourselves that this can be, you know, the safe haven that we always come back to at any time of need. So the stillness of the peace of God is mine. So here's the lesson for today. Perhaps we are now ready for a day of undisturbed tranquility. If this is not yet feasible, we are content and even more than satisfied to learn how such a day can be achieved. If we give way to a disturbance, let us learn how to dismiss it and return to peace. We need but tell our minds with certainty, the stillness of the peace of God is mine, and nothing can intrude upon the peace that God Himself has given to His Son. Wow, how most perfectly suited is this? We are recognizing that there is a space within us, there is a state of being that is undisturbed tranquility. And we are bringing ourselves to the point, especially after 273 lessons, where we recognize that this is possible for us. Undisturbed tranquility is possible. And we are also being reminded here through these words that if that is not yet feasible, that if that still seems like a far-off idea to have undisturbed tranquility, well, then we can actually take this into the practical application part and realize that any time we feel that we are discontented, that we feel a bit of disturbance, that we feel this anxiety overwhelming us, that we truly can learn how to dismiss these old feelings and return to peace. And so this is what our thought is. It's an anchor to the peace that is ours. So the stillness of the peace of God is mine is literally a declaration that I choose peace over disturbance, that I choose stillness over chaos. And as we make this declaration for ourselves, it literally is a choice for our change of mind. And as we have been recognizing that as we change our mind, our entire experience, our world, and our relations shift along with us, because we are the rulers of our mind and experience, nobody else. So I think this is perfect because anytime we travel, anytime we go somewhere that is not our everyday safety zone in our home and daily routine, it literally opens us up to experiencing something we've never experienced before. But that also opens us up to having these little ego trips where ego can offer us thoughts of uncertainty or fear, anxiety. And so we are allowing ourselves through this process to be vigilant only for peace, to be vigilant only for God, and to recognize that if we find ourselves being in the place of disturbance, that we can dismiss that disturbance by declaring the stillness of the peace of God is mine. And as we rest into that space for a second, we truly can feel that shift in our inner world. We truly do come back to the space that is within us where peace is. such a beautiful reminder this is. I'm thankful for this lesson being the one that we carry with us on this trip. And so here, let's complete with our final prayer here. Father, your peace is mine. What need have I to fear that anything can rob me of what you would have me keep? I cannot lose your gifts to me. And so the peace you gave your Son is still with me, still, in quietness and in my own eternal love for you. Yes. Beautiful reminder that we can never lose these gifts of peace that God has given us. We may forget them for a while, and we may slip into fear for a while, but that is okay. We can always come back to the gifts that God has given us and remember that His eternal love is for us and that it is unchanging. And anytime we catch that we are no longer in the space of peace and love, we can return back to it by declaring the stillness of the peace of God is mine. Most perfect. So I truly will carry this in my heart and mind today, and I extend it all to you to join me. And upon our return, you will have a plethora of more videos and lessons and enjoyment and miracles from Ibiza, Spain. And I look forward to sharing with you all. So I love you. Peace be to all of you. And keep going with the lessons. Keep going with the lessons. I will share them upon my return. I love you all. Mwah! The stillness of peace of God, the stillness of the peace of God is mine. And so it is. Bye.